The Alleghany Journal is delighted to talk with Pastor David Hanks of the Iron Gate Baptist Church, who just happened to drop by the office this last week and told us about a really cool event that's coming up this Sunday. Welcome, Pastor Hanks.
Thank you for having me.
Every year, a group of pastors from the eastern end of Allegheny County have participated in a really cool event, which is basically known as community prayer for schools. And Pastor Hanks, you've been a big part of this all along.
Yes, sir. For the last 4 years, I've been part of it. I really enjoy doing this.
And so the event is going to happen at the Central United Methodist Church on Sunday, August 13th, beginning at 2 p.m. You want to talk a little bit about what the public can expect?
Yes, they may want to bring a lawn chair. We'll have several chairs set out, but if the crowd is greater than our number of chairs, they may want to bring their own lawn chair. It'll be outdoors, weather permitting. If it rains, we'll go inside.
You're going to have prayers for school administration and staff, children and students, prayers for teachers, and a lot more, huh?
Yes, sir. We're going to try to cover every topic we can think about in relating to the schools and everybody involved in the schools. And, even down to cafeteria workers, we're going to pray for them and the bus drivers, everybody.
Are there similar events like this in other counties? I'm not sure I've ever heard of anything quite like this. Do you recall, how did this all get started?
Well, I think it's honestly something that Roger Bush may have started years ago.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure because it was already going strong when I joined. We used to do something like this when I pastored down in Halifax County. It wasn't near as big, but it was a group of us that would meet around a flagpole at a school and just pray prior to school starting.
And Pastor Hanks, it sounds like you're going to have a little bit of music as well.
Yes, sir. We're going to have Lynn Agee and Taliaferro and Billy Burberette making some music, and Steve Fenton will be running sound, and Meghan Powell, Michelle Wright, and Dale Muterspaugh will be singing.
Well, it sounds like a really cool event. And once again, we notice on the list you'll have prayer for resource officers, maintenance and cafeteria staff, athletes, coaches, and even spectators. So, I mean, it's a really thorough list of people that you're going to try to highlight who really are essential to our school division. In fact, I think we see on the list the division superintendent.
Yes, sir. And we're honored that she would have time to come and that she would come. And I believe she was involved last year too, I believe.
Well, tell the public, what is the Eastern Allegheny Christian Ministerial Association? Apparently, this is a group of area pastors that meet on a regular basis?
Yes, sir. Any area pastor can join the association, and we usually meet once a month, and we plan different events like this. We have a National Day of Prayer at the courthouse usually. We also take care of when people can't pay their water bill or get behind on the rent. We have a fund to help them. And then also there's various other things that we do in the community throughout the year. And we're just supported by donations, and a lot of times the ministers chip in above their dues to help the support fund.
We noticed in the brochure that is a part of the announcement for this event that you have asked the public who plan to attend to just bring school supplies as an offering. That's really nice. And, there may be a number of people who really benefit from something like this. This is something, I don't recall you doing something like this last year, but it sounds like a good idea to me.
I think this is the first time we've done a school supply offering. It'll be divided up between the local schools to hand out as they have need. And, if they just bring a box of crayons, each box of crayons adds up. If we each give a crayon or a pencil, it all adds up.
And I think we see your name on the list as well. What will be your specific role?
I'll be praying mainly for the children, the students. And we put children dash students because I want to lift up even the siblings of the students. I want to make sure that whole family is covered in prayer. The school's covered in prayer. But I think my role here at Covenant Christian is really giving me a burden for young students to pray for them. They've got so many things that stress them out these days. Not just SOLs and exams anymore. It's just some of the kids today, they come to school with heavy burdens and just need to cover them in prayer, not just at this event, but really every day. And, if some of them give me their name, I'll pray for them. I'll put them in my prayer list to pray for them every day.
Well, we're delighted you take the time to speak with us today. We normally see that happy face at the Iron Gate Town Council meetings doing the invocation. So we appreciate your efforts there and here again. And thanks very much for taking the time to come on and talk with us about this. Let's pray for good weather for this Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for your time, sir.